Hey guys, welcome back. This is David, and today we're going to go through Google Earth rings. Many times we use these in creating market analysis or identifying potential locations for tenants, and we can do that through Google Earth and a little add-on script that runs in that program. So let's learn.
Okay, this is a quick tutorial for how to use rings. Uh, First route is going to take us from downtown Atlanta, that's where we are in Georgia, up to the Georgia-Tennessee border. So let's go ahead and make sure we got on all of our borders, places, that you have a good idea as to where we are. Atlanta, Georgia, Tennessee. So we're going to be looking for the interstate heading all the way up to right there, roads. We're following I-75, this primary 575, 75, following all this all the way up to the Tennessee border. Just to make it easier on yourself, what you can do is you can get directions starting at Atlanta, Georgia to Chattanooga, get directions, and there you go. There's your route. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to zoom in on each particular exit along the interstate. We're going to be looking for truck stops as to whether or not you can effectively park a truck at a location. Usually this is for gas. We want to identify locations that have a good spot. It's a YMCA. Now, to make it easier, for the sake of speed, let's say we pick this one. This is an exit off of our route. What we're doing is we're wanting to look for whether or not there are truck stops within the local vicinity of a exit. I don't see any, but let's say, for the sake of argument, to make this easy, that there was some kind of a truck stop along this route. I've already installed rings on here. Let's move this up. It's right here. So what we're going to do is center the map over this. Actually, what we can do to make this even easier, I can place that right there. First exit test. Right now I have this here. If I click on this pin now, right at the exit, it'll center my screen right where that pin was. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit setup. Okay, confirm that the latitude and the longitude are correct. And go 33.84. Yep, that's right where I'm at. East is -84.4. This is 84.25 west. Therefore, the antithesis of that would be east. Therefore, these are correct. So I'm going to say there's one truck stop, right? If there's one truck stop, that means that there's only one ring. Starting radius is 1, ending radius is 1, because I only want one ring. Otherwise, if I do this, I'm going to get 4 rings. Actually, I'm going to get more than that because the intervals in between each of the rings are 0.25, so I'm going to get like 16 rings. So therefore, 1. I want this all to be the same color. Okay, so this is a hypothetical. I'm assuming that there's only one truck stop at this location. This is also going to assume that this hypothetical truck stop has an occupancy of say only 33%. So if what that might look like is, say I considered this a truck stop. I don't, of course, because large 18-wheelers are unable to actually park here. But let's say, for the sake of argument, that this is a truck stop. And based on this amount of asphalt or concrete, only 33% of its space was occupied, or up to a third of its total available concrete was occupied. Therefore, I would consider the occupancy to be low and the ring color to be red. If up to 2/3 of it were occupied, it'd be yellow. If it was above 2/3, it'd be green. Okay, so that's really how you think about it. So let's go back to centering here. Once this is checked, checking, unchecking, and checking, that's not going to help you. You have to right click, refresh, brings it up again. Again, one, because there's only going to be one truck stop here. Red, because I'm going to assume that the occupancy is less than a third. Tell you what, let's just use this one. It's full, it's completely full. So therefore the occupancy is full, therefore it is green, right? If I hit draw, there you go, there's your ring, right? One ring, a mile in radius, centered at an exit. That's how it works. If you want to confirm that this really is 1 mile, what I can do is I can just take the ruler tool, click here, go out in any direction. It's always a mile radius. Isn't that nice? Okay. You can also use the ruler tool to confirm precisely how far away from the exit the locations are. We really want to stay within half a mile. Looks like that. 0.1 mile. Perfectly fine. So it's really all there is to it. You start where you start. You trace the interstate up to its conclusion, checking every particular exit along the way. This is counted as an exit anywhere where cars can get off, and we're looking for truck stops. Is this a truck stop? No, that looks like shipping, but you'll get the idea. Okay, there's a truck stop. Look at that, huh? Quick Trip gas. So they go to fill up their gas. This has an occupancy, I'd say about a third. I'd make this red. Well, there's one, right? There's one. That's not a truck stop. Trucks can't stop there. Oh, two. So this would be a location with so far 2 truck stops, right? So right out the gate, and that's only on one side of the highway too. We haven't even checked over here. RV park, it's public place. So I would call this one 2. And there is a hotel right here too. But we're going to count these as truck stops. So this one has, it's pretty good. I'd say red, but now this is a 2. So what do we do here, right? We want to make sure it's centered right on there. Put it there. Exit test 2. Okay, we're going to center it. Oh my goodness. There we go. Exit test 2. We're going to set up, refresh. This has 2. Starting radius, ending radius, 2, 2. This one has occupancy on average under a third, right? Actually, I think that one looked a little more yellow. It's like over a third, in between a third and 2/3. So we're gonna do draw, and there you go. That's that particular exit. Again, if you want to confirm that there really is 2 miles, break out your ruler, and look at that, 2 miles, right? Easy peasy. You're gonna confirm that they're all in here, and they are. Under saved regions, you can clearly see that you have your first one right here. That's your 1 mile. So there's only one, and green means it's basically full. Over here, your 2 mile, right? That means there's 2 stops at this exit, and they're in between a third to 2/3 full occupancy. That's all you're doing throughout this entire route. If you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks so much.